It is almost the end of the day and I haven't really vlogged at all today just because we haven't really done anything. But Pat is putting up pictures in the baby's room and I will show you guys because the nursery is not a surprise. It's Star Wars themed. Grayson is sitting in his old car seat, which we got out for the new baby. And look how big he looks in there. Grayson, sit back. Show them how big you are in that seat. I remember when you were there and your little feet didn't even come up to like right here. I know. That's how you looked. You're all squished up in there. Oh! So Pat is hanging up the pictures. I got 3 prints from the Star Wars movie. There's another one. And then I also have Yoda and Yoda. And this is a painting that I did at one of those paint and wine things. And originally it was a Star Trek picture. And where I painted the Death Star was supposed to be a planet. And I was like, you know, so my nursery theme is not Star Trek, it's Star Wars, and I like this painting anyway because, I mean, I like both. But I am going to substitute in the Death Star where the planet was supposed to be, and I thought it came out pretty good, so I have both. I have an original Star Trek, Star Wars themed painting there. So I put that in the baby's room. Currently the crib is like a hot mess. And then we have the bassinet, the car seat, the little rock and play, some bookshelves. I'm sitting on the rocker. But yeah, so this is the baby's room. We are putting up Yoda kind of like right here, like behind the rocker. So, yeah, this is what we're doing today. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Grayson got out all of his toys because Daddy had all his toys out. There's Boston Dog. Boston Dog. Boston Dog. You hammering? I think right here. I think you should hammer right here. Right here? Good job. Are you fixing the car seat? Yeah. And then I think you should get this with that. Squeeze it. Pinch it. Pinch it together. There we go. Yep, pinch it together. Mm-hmm. It's like a lot of concentration right there.
Oh.
Grayson. Here is the finished product. Let me step back. So here's the change table. It's a dresser. It's the exact same dresser that Grayson has. And then we put the change table kind of on the top. We still have some junk that we need to get rid of. Lots of junk that we need to get rid of in here. But there are the prints. And I'll go close so you can see them. There's little Yoda and Luke. And then this one. I love them. Love them. Love the colors. I love that it's like a silhouette. I just think that it's really nice, like over the change table. So, yep. There's like so much more that we have to do to this nursery. Like it, I'll be 33 weeks. 33 weeks? No, I'll be 34 weeks. I'll be 34 weeks on Tuesday. Let's leave baby's room. Get your toys. Get your tools. Get your tools. All right. So we're gonna go. It's a madhouse in here right now. Good afternoon, Daily Family. I just got home and I needed to take my dog out real quick before it starts pouring rain. It does not look good outside. The clouds are super dark. Also, when we went to the beach on Saturday, I ended up getting a ton of sand flea bites. They just all of a sudden popped up like today. I was not itchy, although I had like a couple spots yesterday, but I was not itchy yesterday. And all of a sudden, I like just, now you can see me. All of a sudden I just popped up with like spots all over my ankles, my feet, my calves. I have a few up on my hip area. I have a few, like I have one on my hand. I don't know if you can see that little spot. And so yeah, I got eaten alive pretty much. Luckily, Grayson was like hanging out in the sand like more than I was, and he doesn't seem to have any bites. So that's good. Like, I don't care that I have bites. Obviously it stinks and they itch and they hurt real bad, but I'm just happy like that Grayson doesn't have any. So Pat just got a haircut and then he's going to pick up Grayson. But what I need to do is I need to do my 32-week board because let's be real, I am so behind. This is the 31-week board. I don't know if you can guess what it is, but that is the 31-week board. And I'll be 34 weeks tomorrow, so about that. I've just been not keeping up. I've just, but anyway, here's the belly. Look at this thing, it's like a basketball. The baby's been doing like cartwheels literally all day, every day. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do the 32-week board before Pat and Grayson get home, because it's always easier when Grayson is not around, because Grayson likes to help me. It's always cute to get him in the pictures, but when I'm drawing it out, he usually likes to help, and it's just, it takes twice as long to do. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah. Thank you.
Mommy, open.
You want to help mommy open it? Okay, you help mommy open it. I'll hold this for you. We're in Winter Park and it is so weltering hot. We went down and did like the little festivities that they had at the end of the street, where it was like touch it truck and they had fire truck. They had a, yeah, he's helping me open it. Oh.
Mommy.
Oh, that's a first. Tarah Banks. That's a first spelling for my name.
Mommy.
Thank you. But it was just really, really hot, so we got a free hot dog. Grayson ate that. We sat on the sidewalk, and then we walked down to a burger place. We had lunch. Then I thought it would be a good idea to go on the boat tour, the scenic boat tour that they have here. And we got down there. It was like a half-a-mile walk. Thank you. It's okay. It was like a half-a-mile walk down to the boat. We get there and the guy was like so honest with us. He's like, yeah, on the water it's like 90 degrees. Grayson has to wear a life vest. So then we walked back and now we're in Starbucks. Thank you. You want this back? So now he has his fruit pouch, I have my pink drink, and I am Tarah Banks. We're gonna hang out in the AC for a little bit. Alright, well, I'm vlogging because that's what I do. It is July 4th. It is 3:30. We had a nice afternoon in Winter Park. We were walking around, and literally for like the past half an hour I've been getting contractions. They aren't like the Braxton Hicks I remember with Grayson. I don't even remember really having Braxton Hicks with Grayson. And when I did feel like something was happening with Grayson, it was like 39, 40 weeks. Way too early for me to go into labor. But I've been having semi-regular contractions for about a half an hour now. We just called the doctor, Grayson. We just called the doctor and they said basically to get on my feet but take it easy, so I'm standing right now, to drink lots of fluids, and if they become stronger and more regular and they persist for over an hour, to like go to the hospital. I've started a timer, a contraction timer. Right now they're averaging a minute and the frequency is 4.5 minutes. But I've only logged 3, but I've had more than 3 in the past half hour. I was like cramping when I was sitting on the computer, and then I was just sitting. Pat got me some Gatorade because I'm maybe dehydrated and that's why they're coming on. But it was enough to knock me on my butt. They were painful, exactly like I remember the night that I went in with Grayson. They're not just little things, like I had to breathe through them. And Pat went and got a suitcase to start packing a diaper bag, or to start packing a hospital bag. But yeah, so that's what's happening right now. Well, Daily Family, the last time that I left you guys, or the last time that I talked to you guys, I was having regular contractions. And about 3:30, 3:45 or so, we had been back from walking around Winter Park for about 2 hours, and all of a sudden I started experiencing some contractions, and they weren't like the normal Braxton Hicks that I had been getting, because I'd been getting Braxton Hicks like once or twice a day for like the past few weeks, and these were definitely not Braxton Hicks. Like Braxton Hicks feel like a period cramp, and like the ones that I've had, they go away in like 15 seconds. Like it's uncomfortable, but you can still talk through them. I could still walk through them. Like I didn't have to breathe through them. Like these, what I was getting was not Braxton Hicks. These I felt coming. They would get really intense and then they would go away. And then within minutes they would come back, like it was a wave. And I was like, oh no, these feel like actual contractions. Like I remember when my contractions started the night we went into the hospital with Grayson, like the very early on labor, before they got really intense, like this is what they felt like. And I had been cramping a little bit. While I was sitting at the computer, I was ordering some stuff for the baby, and I was cramping a little bit, and I was like, maybe I just need to go to the bathroom or something. And I did. I went to the bathroom, and then I felt fine for a little bit. And then when I was sitting on the couch with Grayson, we were watching just Bubble Guppies or something, and all of a sudden I got a contraction, and it like took my breath away. I kind of had to breathe through it. And then I was like, oh, must be Braxton Hicks. And then about 5 minutes later, I got another one. And then 5 minutes later from that, I got another one. And I was like, Pat, I'm getting contractions. And so I actually was freaked out enough to start a contraction timer. And by that point, I only captured 3. But within a half an hour, I had like 5 or 6 contractions, and they were like actually really intense. I had to breathe through them. Like they were really uncomfortable, really painful. They felt like, you know, period cramps. They were really low, but they were basically all in the front. Like I wasn't getting like back pain or thigh pain or anything like that. But yeah, it was enough to freak us out. So Pat called my doctor. And the doctor basically said, like, if they get more intense, if they get more regular and they last for an hour, like, come on in. Other than that, just like basically what the doctor told my husband was to get me up on my feet, but take it easy. So like kind of walk around, stand up, shuffle, but to take it easy and to drink tons and tons of liquid. So basically I had a glass of Gatorade and I was kind of like just standing and swaying a little bit. And then after that, I think I had maybe like one more and then they went away. But since then I've had really like low pressure. Like I keep trying to describe it to Pat, like if I had done a lower ab workout, like if you try to get like the mommy pooch, like one of those workouts, I feel like I just did like 200 of those moves. Like I feel like I just did an ab workout and my abs are sore. Also I'm like super tired. Like that took a lot out of me, and also because we were like a little freaked out, we were a little stressed. It was a little scary. It was super early. I'm like, I'm not ready for the baby to come out yet. It needs to stay in there and cook longer. Also, like I don't have a hospital bag. I have nothing ready, so it was just a little scary. But I'm fine now. Like I said, I still feel like sore, like my abs just feel sore, but I haven't had another contraction. My fingers are crossed. But anyway, so this kind of prompted us to, like, this week we are getting ready. Like, I'm gonna be doing my hospital bag. Pat is going to be putting the car seat in the car, and yeah, like we're basically getting ready if something were to happen. So yep, week 34, we're gonna be all set to go to the hospital if we need to. Fingers crossed that we don't. Why am I blurry? Why are you blurry? Autofocus. So yep, we are basically getting ready for the hospital this coming week. But yeah, I didn't want to leave you guys like hanging. So I wanted to just come on here and end the vlog and kind of explain like what the heck was going on. But yeah, after that, we did end up going to our friend's house and we had some food, hung out. There were a bunch of babies, a bunch of other couples there, so it was fun. Grayson was playing with some of the other babies. And about 7:30 we left because I was exhausted. I think Grayson could have probably stayed up to watch the fireworks. I don't know. He wasn't cranky at all, but I was tired and I just wanted to come home and just relax at home. So there will be no fireworks for us tonight, although we can hear them. We won't be able to see them, but that's fine with me. I'm just gonna take it easy. Pat and I both have work tomorrow, so it's probably for the best. And I'm going to end this vlog for today. So sorry I didn't get a lot of like 4th of July footage, but that was our day. So we had a really great family day and I think Grayson had a good time. So yeah, I hope that you all have a fantastic 4th of July and I will talk to you guys later.